I'm gonna record it. So, and the problem that we have here, I have to go back so that when you watch the thing, in this problem, we're going to find the components of these two vectors of D1 and the components of D2. And this is the information for both of them. For D1 is 5 kilometers with an angle of 35 degrees. And then for D2 is 22 kilometers at an angle of 10 degrees. Okay, that's what we're trying to solve here in the whiteboard. So D1 is 5 kilometers and 35 degrees, and D2, which I forgot to put here, D2 is 22 kilometers at 10 degrees. So if I take the first one, D1, 5 kilometers at northeast, 35 degrees, I have to find X and Y for it. X is the adjacent leg. That's why I'm using this formula, cosine of the angle times the hypotenuse, which is 5 kilometers, the hypotenuse. And then now, after I do that, I get 4.1 kilometers, okay? I'm gonna find the opposite leg, which is Y1, okay? And Y1 is what? How do you find it? What do you do?
Sine
of the angle times the hypotenuse.
I mean 5, sorry.
Times the hypotenuse. Remember, we're trying to find the both components for this triangle that we have here. And we can use these formulas because we know the angles, okay? Okay, so how much is this?
21.7.
21.7 kilometers, right? And that's for D1. Now, let's do, of course it's D1 because it's X1 and X in Y1. So let's do the same thing now for D2. So X2, and remember for that, you have 22 kilometers thing. Is a little bit less steep because it's just 10 degrees, something like this. And you have to find now how much is this leg and how much is this leg also. How much is this leg also? That's what we are trying to find here. Okay. So X2, how do you find X2? Same procedure. Cosine of the angle. How much is the angle in
10 degrees?
Of 10 degrees.
Times 22 kilometers.
Times 20 kilometers.
22.
Y1 is wrong.
22 kilometers. Okay, how much is that?
Y1 is wrong, I think.
I'm sorry?
I think Y1 is wrong.
Y1 is wrong? The sine of 35 times 5? Can somebody confirm that? Can somebody confirm that?
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it?
2.9.
2.8.
I'm sorry?
2.9.
No. Can be. You say 2.9 or 22.9?
2.9.
I don't think so, you know.
It is
oh yeah.
2.9.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my calculator. Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's 2.9. Yes. It's looking at something wrong. Okay, let's do X2 now. Thank you, Bianca, for the correction. Let's watch X2 now. How to find the length of this leg here. How long is this leg? How long she actually moved in the eastern direction, and how much she moved in the upward direction later. Let's do X2 first. How much is the cosine of 10 times 22?
21.7 kilometers.
21.7 kilometers. Notice that we have 3 significant figures there. Is that okay? Let's check the numbers that they gave us. I don't
22.
Yes, we just have 2 significant figures, so we're going to stick with 22. All right, so let me just change this 21.7 by 22 kilometers. Now y2 is how much?
Sine of 10 degrees.
Sine of the
times 22.
angle, 10 degrees times 22. And that is how much?
3.8 kilometers.
3.8 kilometers. Okay. Once you have that, what is the next step? What do we do after? I'm going
To add them.
I'm going to remove this so that I can use, actually, I'm going to move this higher up here so that we can continue to work down there. Right, so now we go ahead and we add, this is the next step, x1 plus x2, okay? And this is to find x total. Okay, oops. And then to find y total, we do y1 plus y2. Okay, how much is that? X1 plus x2. Hola, 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 hola.
Oh, sorry, 26.
26?
Yes, sir.
26
Yeah, 26.
kilometers. Okay, let's do the same thing with this step here. y1 plus y2. How much is that?
6.7.
6.7?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So now that you have this, you have a whole new triangle. You have a triangle that have the adjacent leg as 26 kilometers. This is 26 kilometers eastward, okay? And then you have one that goes 6 kilometers north. Something like this. You're trying to find now the hypotenuse. And now you can apply the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, you're trying to find the red one here. So everybody knows how to do that part, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
C squared equals A squared plus B squared, which is the same thing as saying that C equals square root of A squared plus B squared, which is the same thing as saying that C equals, how much is A squared? 26 squared, okay? 26 kilometers square, and I'm gonna put it in parentheses so that you don't confuse the numbers with the square that you have there. 26 square plus what?
6.7 squared.
6.7 square.
6.7. Let me see if I can open this a bit more. 6.7 square. Okay, and then find the square root of that. How much is that in all? Because I don't have much more space to find that out. Solve it for me and tell me. And remember that you are trying to find the square root of all of that after, okay? You have a square root there that I can't do with the typing, but with the drawing. Go ahead and tell me.
27.
Okay, I need 2 more people to confirm that it's 27.
It is 27.
Okay, 1 more person. One more person, please. I need one more person to confirm that this equals 27.
C squared equals 27.
Just C, because the square was moved to this side as square root.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. Can anybody else confirm that this equals 27? 26 squared plus 6.7 squared added together. Square root of that is 27. Okay. Question, is there any questions on this matter? Is there anything that you didn't understand? Anything that you say, okay, I don't know where that came from. Can you please tell me where that came from? Is there any questions?
No.
Okay, that means if I give you some exercises, okay, thank you, Romeo, it's 27. That means if I give you, I'm gonna